Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. I said in the previous video that I upload videos at midnight because some people want to fall asleep to YouTube. I didn't take into account that I do have international viewers. So whatever time zone you're watching in, greetings. Germany, Brazil, the UK, Australia. Apparently got some people that watch over there as well. Hello, and greetings from across the pond, if not across the great land, the great earth, I guess. But I'm here. I am here. We're going to get into it on Batterie Draug. In jet terms, battery death. And by the way, I'll be streaming in 14 hours. Don't worry, I'm going to remind you in the next video that you see, but I'll be streaming on Twitch in 14 hours. If you want to catch up, go to the description in this video, and my Twitch link is literally right there. But let's get started. First objective is to loot. Now, Batterie Draug, in my opinion, out of the 10 maps, top 10 maps for looting, if there are even 10 maps in the game, this is probably mid-tier. You won't find much here, but what you do find, you'll find very useful. There is some food scattered here and there, but you can loot here, and it works out. It definitely works out. And so there's only like 3 places I go usually before I realize the grim alternative of looting, which is killing somebody, grabbing their loot, and then you leave. I usually go to the radio mast. That's usually the first thing I go for. If not, the house in the bottom left hand of the map, the southwestern portion. That house down there, that's where I usually go. But I'm going to hit up this radio mast. And yes, I'm still being very vigilant. I still am. Yes, I'm in the shadows, but so is everybody else. And yeah, I'm just going to, take things slow for a minute, grab some loot, keep going. And yes, I did get a mortar strike. Will I need to use it? Only time will tell. Quick release on the airdrop. Because I feel like, due to what we've seen in the pre-game lobby, I may have a chance of going for it. But then I hear gunshots. Those are real quick gunshots. Real quick. Now, check this out. The furthest point on this line, this imaginary line that I've drawn in the back of my head, pointing me straight towards the sound of those gunshots, where does it lead me to? Directly at an exit. So as I'm walking up here, I'm thinking, was somebody waiting at the exit and then caught somebody off guard? Or was somebody stalking somebody else and then they shot them in the back and then they missed, and so dude turned around and killed him? There are like 4 possible options that can be happening, or that just happened. But I don't hear anything, and I don't see anybody. And so I go back to looting, but now since gunshots have rang across the map, people are now a little bit more relaxed. Actually, let me put it to you like this. The more gunshots you hear, either you become more relaxed or more anxious. If you're relaxed, then chances are you're going to be walking more often and not crouching and just looking straight forward all the time. But if you're more anxious, you're more likely to crouch. You're more likely to wait in the bush to see if anybody's passing by. You're more likely to go prone somewhere and just watch for a minute. With each passing series of gunshots, players will do one or two of those things. But then there's a third kind of player who wears black Air Force Ones and takes drive-thrus in reverse and literally run around just to see what the heck is going on, and literally wipe out anybody in existence who runs across their path. That's also an option too. But we don't talk about that on this channel. We don't. And so I keep going. I keep going. Yes, I'm in the open. But you see, my camera is never still. I'm watching and I'm waiting. Even though I'm moving forward like this, my ears are on 100 and my eyes are also on 100, but that's an LMG. Yeah. Who do you think won that battle? A Luger or an LMG? Well, if it was my buddy Cutthroat with a pistol, then it'll probably be him. It'll probably be him. But that was a very fast-firing LMG. And that was nothing but a pistol. But now everything's quiet. So whoever survived, well, let me put it to you like this. It's over. Somebody survived, somebody died. Don't know who it is. But remember, there are 3 things I always say about this game. And I'm gonna say one of them right now. Gunshots attract players. You know what? Let me put it to you like this. If you don't know what this game is, go watch the movie called A Quiet Place. More specifically, the first one. Then come back and watch this game. Then come back and watch other people play this game. And then you'll understand why I said that. The added benefit of a suppressed weapon is, of course, it's suppressed. But it's not completely silent. Sometimes when you're in an encounter, you can figure out what suppressed weapon a person is carrying. How can you figure that out? Well, if you have strong enough headphones and strong enough ears, you can hear the sound of silent bullets ringing out. I know it sounds crazy. It's like saying I can hear the wind. But it's the honest to goodness truth. But here's the deeper part of the iceberg. The VSS and the SVU have the same clip capacity. One is just better than the other one for certain situations. But somebody's up there. You don't see it. You don't. But keep watching and you may see something appear over the horizon that concrete bunker is creating. You may see a tiny little speck of something. And that's a person. That's a person. So, check this out. I can't go immediately. You see, I was raised up. You know, my dad had the original Xbox. I was raised up playing Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and then I bought Metal Gear Solid 3 for Xbox 360. And I originally had it on the PS2 back in the day. So I'm all too familiar with the, if you're spotted, you're detected, you're going to get engaged. I'm all too familiar with that. And you see, that is why you see me doing this right here. It's all well and good that you spot somebody. But if you make a complete and total butt of yourself by getting up and walking away directly in their line of sight, you are begging to get shot at. And you see, that's why I crawled backwards. I didn't walk, but I crawled. Yes, it's easy to detect, something moving against some steel grass. But if you get up and you walk away as you see somebody, you are going to get spotted yourself, and you better not do that in a team encounter. Matter of fact, there's a whole stream where I face nothing but teams. You can find that on my secondary channel. Now check this out. I know where dude is at. I know where he is, and I have the perfect weapon to assassinate him. I have the perfect weapon. The VSS. Great scope, great damage, suppressed. It's fantastic. Small clip capacity is the only drawback, but this thing hits hard. So it don't matter. But this is how you assassinate people. Go up here. Line up your shot. And the dude must have had literally a guardian angel on his back. But he turned around soon as I was about to line up a shot on his head. As soon as I was about to do it. Now he's gone. You see me here testing out the accuracy of the M16 versus the VSS. Because now I'm thinking it's going to be a full-on gunfight. It's no longer an assassination. It's going to be a full-on gunfight. And so I'm trying to think, where did this dude go? He was obviously watching that area just to see if anybody was going to go for the container. But he was crouched in the open. All it took is for one dude to walk and see, oh, there's a dude right there. Pow. And he's dead. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not dead yet for doing that. You see, there is no guaranteed way. Actually, there is. Let me not even finish that sentence. That's G3. And I can't aim while standing up with a VSS. Actually, the accuracy is horrible. So instead, I break contact, stealth up, and think. That guy was literally on the gun of that emplacement. And now he's getting the time safe. Hey, yo, what? So you're going to shoot at somebody, see them run away in quotation marks, then drop down and proceed to open the time safe when you're right next to it? And it looks like he shot somebody else as well. So now, it's all the more lucrative to see if I can neutralize this guy. I already had it set in my mind, because you're not going to shoot me and then do something like that. First of all, you don't unlock one padlock and search for the other. You find the two and then hit the two immediately, like back to back, and then you get the time safe. But look, this guy didn't hit the two. He's still searching for the second one. And that gives me time to locate him with my ears. And he hit the phone as well. This guy's doing everything to draw attention to himself. Everything. And if you listen close, you can hear him. He's inside. He's inside. He's not on grass. He's stepping on concrete. And he just reloaded. And now he hit another padlock. Radiation is here. Gotta make this quick. Gotta make this quick. So I turned on the music just in case I need to hear his footsteps some more. Which I do. Actually, I do need to hear his footsteps more. Phone is still ringing on the hook. Doesn't matter. Now I think I hear him. And so now he gets another padlock. He should know where the two was at by now. But he doesn't. What he does instead is he runs to the time safe and tries to open it. Fatal mistake. Fatal mistake. I'm pretty sure I don't need to say this, but to the new players of Vigor, there are 2 padlocks. Not 1. And there's a sound that'll let you know when you've got the 2 padlocks. But if I'm going to hit this time safe, it got to be quick. And this guy didn't even have that much on him. He did kill somebody, but he didn't have much on him. And I hear 1 padlock. It's right there. Noted. Okay, now where's the second one? Gotta run. It's right there. Okay, 1. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I blanked out just now. In hindsight, I knew where the other padlock was. For some reason, I thought it was on the right side, not the left side, even though I just came from the left side. And you see, I hear it right now. I hear it, and you see me turn around. I'm thinking about going back for it. But literally, I'm thinking about that one dude who was up here looking for anybody going for the container, and he's gone. He's gone. Now, granted, I probably could have gotten the time safe, but what if that dude turned around and tried to hunt me down? What if? Also, it does take time to unlock the time safe, and I want you to pay attention to something. Yes, I have iodine, I know this, but look at the bottom right hand of my screen. Well, of your screen, not my screen. My health is going down. If I were, okay, hypothetically speaking, if I do get the safe, right? Dude hears me get the safe, he comes over to investigate, we get into a gunfight, I'm at a disadvantage because my health is already down. But so is he. Right? It's an even playing field, but I don't even want to take that risk. I like to survive. I like to play it safe. I like to take what I have, cash it out, and go home. And so sure enough, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. But like I said, who has the... Well, let me point this out too. Who has the real advantage? Who has the real advantage? I'm letting everybody on the map know where I'm at by hitting the padlocks on the safe. He has the advantage. All he has to do is wait outside and kill me. You know what I'm saying? So, this could have went like 3 different directions, if not 4 different directions, but I believe I took the safest option. Because like I said, I like to survive. This was a really odd encounter. Things could have gone a multitude of ways at multiple points during this entire encounter. If I killed that dude overwatching the container, I would have got his loot, maybe went for the time safe, and maybe got killed by the dude who was sitting on the actual cannon in the gun emplacement. But what if I killed him? Then it just would have been a whole great encounter. But this was a very unorthodox encounter. But what matters most is this. I came out of there alive with my VSS and an M16, what I might deconstruct for, materials or whatnot. And also a mortar strike. So, I mean, hey, the glass is always half full. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Until next time, peace.